Holy moly. Whew. What a morning. Breaking news. This is relevant for you if you have a blog, a YouTube channel, a website, an online shop. It is relevant if you are trying to sell anything online. Important. Very important. Okay, so I woke up to this update from Austin Armstrong, who's the CEO of Syllaby that I use. Um, and it's his update says, "Rest in peace, SEO, search engine optimization. It's time to start optimizing your website for AI engine optimization. Beat your competition. Here's how." And then he goes to link, tells them some of the steps in the comments to how to do this. And as usual, this guy, he is super helpful. That's part of why I love being part of the Syllabi community and creating faceless videos with Syllabi. Is Austin is always online. He's always helpful. He's always able to give pointers to what to do, how to use a feature, how to do this and that. Um, so I freaked out. I completely freaked out. I was like, what? I have like over 700 videos on 4 different YouTube platforms and several websites. Do I now have to change everything? And this is who I am as a person. First, I freak out. I go for a walk. I do deep breathing. Okay, we'll get through this as well, Meta. And then I sit down and I go to ChatGPT and I go, okay, so this is what I've heard. Last time you and I talked about it, this is a conversation I'm having with AI. Last time you and I talked about it, you said nobody knows what the AI engines are looking for when they prioritize content. Now it seems Austin Armstrong knows. How does he know? And Nova, that's what I call ChatGPT, said, "Well, here's the deal," and it started to tell me everything you need to do AEO. So why is this relevant? Well, it's relevant because people still search on Google, but ChatGPT is the fourth most visited site on the internet, and people are using it as a search engine, not just for conversations about how sad they are that their cat died. So you need to be aware of this if you want to sell anything online. So I'm no techie, you know that. And first of all, you don't have to watch this video. You can just go to ChatGPT and ask it yourself if you want. However, what I'm going to show you in this video is the steps that I take to fix this. Okay, I'm going to show you concrete ways of fixing this so you can see how easy it is to actually change this and not freak out like I did this morning, like running around going, pulling out hair. Okay, so let's go. Let's not waste time. First of all, let's go to ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT to create an overview of what this means. How is search engine optimization different from AI engine optimization? And as you can see here, one of the things that it says is that in the old days, and of course, this is still valid, but it was mainly important to do keywords, backlinks, and metadata. Now it's important to do clear summaries. So, for example, if you have a web page, it should say, "This is for women over 45 in the US who are interested in making money online," right? It'll be good to have lots of Q&A, frequently asked questions. Do it, lots of them, maybe 1 to 3 fact questions on each page of your website. asking simple questions. Why is this relevant for me? What do I do if blah, blah, blah? Ask ChatGPT which questions to implement for a specific page. So you get the questions that are relevant for AI to pick your page as a search result. So clear summaries and schema. I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that is. So I'm asking ChatGPT what it is, and we'll get back to that. Structure. Structure seems to be a very important thing now. So when you post your blog posts, do not just post a chunk of text that has all the right keywords in it. Go ahead and structure it. Like, do better headlines, make more bullet point lists, answer the questions that your users would have when reading this. Like, how is this relevant for me? What do I do with this? Is it too late for me to get emotionally healthy, to get a good relationship? Whatever your topic is, structure is super important. So for SEO, you would have formal language and keyword, which would be an advantage. But with AI, you want to make it more conversational, more human, and more helpful. That means you're not just generally talking about how to make a lasagna. You're talking to you, like you're talking to your viewer and having a conversation with your viewer, being helpful. So it's a little different. I hope it makes sense. Um, so there's a few more things here. SEO prioritizes long form blog posts, and AEO prefers short answers, chunks, and clarity. SEO uses schema, and so does AI. We'll come back to that. SEO is domain and link authority, and AEO is topical depth and clarity of control. The user journey is click, browse, explore, and here is instant answer, then click if needed. So you have to focus a lot more on giving your users the answer right away. This goes very well with the fact that we know that most users' attention span is like 3 seconds, right? So writing blog posts that are 500 words long was super relevant before, and you can still do that, but you have to provide the answer on top. I've seen so many recipes. I eat very healthy, and therefore I always look for recipes that are raw, clean, unprocessed, and often I find these blog posts that are full of fluff in the beginning. Like, you have to read 90% of the article, like, and that's often like 900 words before you get down to the actual recipe. In the future that we are in now, you can't do that. If you want to be ranked high in the search engines, you have to tell the user what they want to know at the top. Here is your recipe for this. So you will write, how do I make a cashew nut cheesecake with all healthy ingredients? Answer, this is how you make your cashew nut cheesecake with all healthy ingredients. And then list the ingredients and the recipe. And then after that, you can use 900 words for the SEO to talk about recipes and use your keywords and all that. So you have to, if you want to, the people who does those recipes pages or have seen it, you understand the concept. Turn it around so that the user gets the answer right away. Okay. So this is for websites. For videos, it's a little different because um, videos can be very different, but the description of your videos, this is still relevant. This is still relevant. And since I'm working with videos, mostly working with videos, this is what I'm going to show you. So Uh, I also asked why AEO matters now. AI tools like ChatGPT are already the fourth biggest search platform. People ask AI questions instead of Googling and expects direct answers. If your content isn't clear, structured, and human, AI skips it. AEO helps your blog post, videos, and website get cited by AI, not just ranked on Google. You don't need more content, you need better organized, better written content. Okay, calm down. We don't need to change everything. We need to change a little bit here and there, and that's it. So I don't know schema. What is that? So I asked, how do I add schema to my website? And it turns out that schema is an extra code on your web pages that help Google and AI tools to understand what the page is about, what type of content it contains, and how it should be displayed or cited. And then we talk back and forth because I still am not a techie and I still don't understand what I'm doing here. But I ended up with having ChatGPT suggest some lovely plugins. And haha, I already have Yoast SEO on my website, on my WordPress website. So I don't need the others. I checked out RankMath and Schema Pro, and I got almost a panic attack. I'm like, what is that even? That is very technical. I had to fill out all kinds of things. What pictures do you have on your page? And what is this, a FAQ, or is this a blah blah blah? So so Yoast CEO still works. So that's good. And so we have to choose a schema type for our pages on a website. This is important as well. Is it an article? Is it a FAQ? Is it a how-to, etc.? So you have to tell the AI engines and the search engines, what type of page is this? And that's one of the things that's going to be really important in the future as well. The future that we're in right now. Okay. And so I asked, because then, of course, ChatGPT said, have me write it for you. So just give me the web page URL and I'll give you the copy paste schema code. And I gave it my website. And, this is still a problem. Sometimes AI lie. And this is what it did. I gave it a website. Give me the schema this is the page for my freebie. And it thought for 4 seconds and then gave me a beautiful JSON LD schema markup for the allow abundance page. However, when I looked in, it said the description is a heartfelt guide to opening yourself to joy and abundance, embracing spiritual practices and choosing joy. And I'm like, what? That's not what my page is about. It's a page about a freebie to help you rise in abundance and make money. So blah blah blah, all these things. So I said, did you actually look at my website to do that schema? And it said, yeah, no, I didn't actually read it. So I think installing Yoast SEO is a better solution for us. I asked, where can I get a schema for a web page automatically? And it sent me to technicalseo.com. And again, I was like, what is that even? Oh my God, I can't use that. Way too difficult. And again, it suggests RankMath or Yoast SEO. So I'm good. I have Yoast SEO. So that's good. Okay. So that was the website part, right? Now let's jump to the videos. So for your YouTube channel, okay, it takes a little bit of work, but what I did was I asked ChatGPT, do I need to change all 700 videos for this? And it said, no, change the 10 that are best performing on each channel And then in the future, be sure to say when you ask for descriptions and hashtags and tags, be sure to ask for AEO as well. So I want to say that the descriptions that Syllaby creates for your videos is still very, very good. And you can put AEO on top of that. That's what I'm going to show you. Yes. So what I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to go to VidIQ. And I don't have VidIQ affiliate yet. Maybe I should consider it. Anyway, I don't have it yet, but I want you to go to vidIQ.com, and I want you to install the extension. You can see the website, the web address here, vidIQ.com/extension. And I want you to install the extension in your Chrome browser because it'll give you some clear advantages that will make it a lot faster for you to do this work for your videos. Next up, I want you to go to Glasp, GLASP.co. And I want you to do the same Glasp plugin, add to Chrome or add to Safari, whatever you have. We also have Edge and Brave and Opera. And once you have installed the two plugins on your browser, you have to restart your browser. And then if you go to your videos, like I'll go to this video of mine that's called 7 Best Affiliate Programs for Online Entrepreneurs in 2025. Those are some of the programs that I'm using to make the money I'm making. And I'm making 5 times now as much as I did. I started making money after 2-3 months. I actually made money after 2 months, but because of the affiliate systems, I don't get the money until 30 days later. So I got paid. I made money after 2 months, but I got paid after 3 months. And now I'm making 5 times that, and I'm 8 months in. Okay, so this is working. So if you find this video valuable, please support me and support the work I do for you and the help I give you by subscribing to the channel, sharing the videos with your friends, liking, and if you want to really support, write a comment on what was useful or ask a question. Okay, thank you so much. Mwah. So we're looking at a video here, and you can see that now this looks a little bit different from your regular screen when you're looking at a YouTube video. So here is vidIQ's installed thingamabob, the plugin, and it shows you the views. A nice number of views, and it also gives me an overview of what is going on here. And it's got an AI coach that you have to upgrade to use. I have the Glasp transcript and summary. I also have Syllaby's transcript and summary, which sometimes works better than Glasp. But Glasp has a feature that the Syllaby plugin doesn't have. But before I show you that, I want to show you what else is different. So it also has a feature here called Remix, an extra button from vidIQ. And all of this is extra. You have to subscribe, but it's really cheap. It's like $20 a month for one channel, and you get a really nice and healthy discount if you have more channels. So I'm subscribing to it. I'm going to subscribe to it for 3 channels, and it'll help me immensely. So I can sort my comments now. See, this is also a nice little plug-in feature. When I look at my comments, it says how many subscribers the commenter has. So I have almost 4,000. Microsoft 365 in practice has over 1,000. Let's jump to this Glasp plugin, and it has this ChatGPT icon. So what you're going to do is click that and then click GPT, And I don't know if this works if you're not subscribing to GPT, but what it'll do is, it'll make a summary of your video. Very, very nice. And look, it's with timestamps, which is super important. So this is just a generic summary, but it opens ChatGPT and it gives a summary, and then ChatGPT starts to create a timestamp script. That's not what we want though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to copy this. And what it is it says, hold on, I'll take it in here. It's a little easier. Based on this, create an AEO optimized YouTube description package, including hook, a bold, emotionally resonant 1 to 2 sentence opening that previews the value for the viewer, written for women 45 plus. A summary, 2 to 3 paragraph human-centered explanation of what the video is about, who it's for, and why it matters. And don't worry, I will put this in the comment, in the description, so you can copy it there and use it. Timestamps, logical chapter markers for key point in the video, formatted as, and then the format. Call to action, CTA, freebie, and here you put in your freebie to reclaim. I put in my freebie to reclaim and rise, and I put in my free step-by-step guide to make money with YouTube. And of course, you decide whatever click to action you want to put in your videos, whatever you're promoting, whatever you want them to buy, or whatever freebie you want them to take a look at. And hashtags, 3 to 5 hashtags at the bottom of this description, optimized for AI and human search. No lists or commas, place them in line. Tags, keywords for YouTube Studio tags focused on the topic, audience, women 45 plus, and platform alignment. Okay, go. Okay, so the hook is tired of waiting to get monetized on YouTube. These 7 affiliate programs pay you every month, even while you sleep, and they're perfect for women 45 plus building online freedom. And then a summary, and then the timestamps and call to action, and a few hashtags and some extra tags. And this is where it's going to get really juicy. I'll show you. So what I do is I copy this without the tags. I don't need the tags. Copy that, jump back to the video, click edit video. And now I do not delete what I already had in the description, but what I do is I put my cursor in the beginning of the description and I put the one ChatGPT gave me first. So we've got the hook here, tired of waiting. Summary, we don't want the word summary to be part of it. So here's a nice summary. Then there's timestamps. I'll leave the words timestamps because that's nice to know for people. They can jump to a certain place in the video that is interesting for them. Then the call to action, we don't want it to say call to action. So there, that's my freebie, and that's my step-by-step challenge. And then there's the hashtags. So what I want to do is I want to take these hashtags, Control X, and I want to, because I already have a description that's pretty important because I put the links to the 7 different affiliate programs that I'm promoting in the description here. So I'm going to take the hashtags and put them with the other hashtags that I already generated. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So as you can see, I kind of merge the SEO with the AEO on my video. Okay. And now that we are here, I might as well. I haven't promoted any products, so we might as well do that. Let's see. Let's put work less, earn more. It's a real bestseller, and thank you so much to you for that book being a bestseller. I sell for a few $100s a month. So, and YouTube is progressive. So a few $100s a month is not a lot right now, but it's progressive. More time means more viewers, means more sales. So I'm building up a foundation. You and I are building up a foundation that over time will generate more sales. So the next thing is here it was, is the tags. And I want tags, comma, separated, because I'm going to put them in the tag section. Getting them there, going back to the video, scrolling down. So the VidIQ plugin gives you an option to get an AI generated thumbnail if you're not pleased with your thumbnail. I'm very pleased with my thumbnails. I've tested them over time now, and I'm very pleased with them. So I'm scrolling down to tags, and here's where it gets really juicy. I'm going to add the tags that ChatGPT suggested. Bam. And now you can see I have too many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy them all, go back to ChatGPT and say, there are too many tags in the tag box for that video now. So please choose the most important ones. There we go. Let ChatGPT do the work. And it says, here's a refined list of the 15 most relevant and powerful tags for this video, prioritized for AEO, SEO, and your target audience. Okay, so copy, back to the video, and now I'll just delete them all and add them all again. There we go. And so here's where it's juicy. VidIQ actually gives you the option to add keywords besides the keywords you already have. And it'll show you what the score is. So for example, affiliate marketing has a score of 73.1. That's a really good keyword to have. And if I scroll down a little bit, you can see that there are more keywords here. And there's one that's got 67, make money online. Let's add that. Hosting an affiliate program sign up, 65. Let's add that. How to start affiliate marketing. Yes, let's add that. So now we have awesome tags, like really awesome tags. Okay, let's just check everything checks out. Good, that's it. And save. So it took me a few minutes to do this, but it's definitely worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with doing this for the 10 most viewed videos on each of my channels. And uh and I'll write down which videos I have done, and then I'll do the 10 second most videos, and I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll leave the rest. And then in the future, when I post videos, I will make sure that everything is AEO and SEO. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. And you know what? I am so thrilled that I can turn something around from being freaked out in the morning and then turning it around to going, oh, I got to make a video for my viewers around this. That'll be so helpful. And that's really what it's all about for me, is doing what I love, which is uh, helping people in some way or other. So this is it for today. I hope it was helpful. Please ask questions if you have any. Please share the video and subscribe to support the channel. Da, 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 da. Okay. See you soon again.